And what happened with you the last class?
Last class, the internet not working.
Not working.
Okay, sorry.
I'm a video. Don't worry about it.
Ya,
Yeah,
hola.
I told Fabio was gone.
Bien, ¿y tú?
Fabio was gone. I'm surprised. No answer. Anything. Yesterday, Tuesday. Tuesday was the three encounter with Fabio. You couldn't participate as well.
Okay, teacher. Today I go to participate on training.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's a pleasure to be here with us. The Charles is great. That's his idea. I'm
Okay,
with
teacher.
I'm with Alfonso. Alfonso. Already Alfonso.
Alfonso is today.
El 101.
Excuse me.
Ya. El
Today
101.
we are with Alfonso.
Yeah, Alfonso. Alfonso is here for so he's trying to connect with us. I can
Okay.
share I can share link with him again.
Entonces,
Alonso.
Alonso.
Alfonso. Oh, yes. My sky has fallen.
Hello,
Alfonso,
Alfonso.
good afternoon. Alonso,
Alfonso.
Alfonso.
Hello, teacher Alfonso. Hello, teacher. How are you?
Alfonso. I'm great. Hello, Alfonso. Alfonso, you told me about another content, another course.
Another, but
You told me about another encounter via Sky. You write to me. I am. You were another encounter.
no, teacher. No. It's only this encounter. I
Uh,
am only in this encounter.
I'm chatting. I'm spoken by
Yes,
Sky.
yes. I enter or I get in the last one is Hangout link. So
Uh,
I confused with that, but now I hear.
okay. Alfonso, here with us is Fabio today. Fabio want to participate
Good
with
afternoon.
us.
Good afternoon,
How about
Alfonso.
you?
How are you?
Fine, thanks. How about you? And you?
Very fine. Um,
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Today we are talking about we're about and how to apply in family.
yo ya estaba haciendo eso.
Your family is too.
No,
I was talking about family, grandfathers, and parents, children, husband, nephew, niece. We're talking about our family. For the moment, I'm going to ask you about What you thinking? How you thinking the family? Where you thinking the family? Or Alfonso, for you, what is what is the family? What is the family for you?
Well,
What is
my
the
family.
mean? In general,
What
in
is
general.
what is the mean of family or
The meaning of family, the meaning of family. In general, express your thinking, express your opinion about the family.
Wolfing teacher? I suppose that I think that the family is composed by several persons that first have the same ADN or the same blood. Second, have some link or have some she have some links with us. For example, our father-in-law, our sister-in-law, our mother-in-law, and third, that is they are in our house or they are close to our family or our parent. For example, we have the husband of my aunt or the wife of my uncle. So that's that person, excuse me, those person comfort or are into our family. I think that is the concept of family because family is composed for several persons that have a link or have some experience in our life.
Okay. For you is that this is the family. Okay, Alonso, what do you think about family? For you, what is the meaning? What is the meaning of the family?
The mean family for Fabio.
Fire, fire, fire.
Like teacher. The meaning of family, I think, is the first person in our life because it's our first school in our life. Um, for example, uh, father, mother, siblings are the first person in our life that is very important in our children. Yeah, the first person when you can you can to speak with them, and is the best friends, and you can speak about with them about your problems, about your family. Uh, when, for example, when you have a wife, you can speak about your problems with your family, and you can visit to them, and for example, you can do a party with them. You can have a lunch, and this moment is very important in our life.
Okay, you spread many characteristics about family, how you and something, many things. But okay, for me, the family is the most important thing for every person. It's where the human being is formed in values and personality. On this in the human being support your problem. Your father always attend to you. Your mother is waiting for you. The concern when you get the family, you change your life, you attend your sons, you attend your daughter, you attend your family, you the attention you all teams, you have to take care of responsibility. That's responsibility. For me, that's the family is the most important. Always the family to be here with you in a different moment, different situation. Always your mother, and special mother or father, in special every day they try to help you, try to attend you, the person hear you. Family is the most beautiful around the world. Yeah, that's me on my opinion. Yeah, we are talking about. I'm going to share with you my screen and about family. I'm not able to have first. Able to have. You see the able to have and the tutu. Today we want to use able to have. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Alfonso?
Yes, teacher. I can see it.
Yeah, this is the verb to have. Verb to have. Everybody knows verb to have is really important in English. They have we're talking about this is topic and have, and to try to use this is verb and this is the counter. I say que luego I have a negative way and positive way in questions. Um, Everybody know have es tener, ¿no? Y al mismo tiempo la única diferencia que encontramos en el verbo to have es a. Yo he. Usted.
Yes. Teacher.
Yo he. Do you know about this? Do you know to use this way or el verbo to be, el verbo to have, excuse me?
To have verb.
Alonso have Alonso and Fabio.
To have verb, yes. For
Well, teacher.
example,
Yeah,
I have a car. For example, I have a car and I have do the homework. It's the different.
Different. Yeah, okay.
But yes, well, my opinion, verb have as a verb is different when we use have as a need or uh, like allow, because remember when we use have in verb to as a verb is only it have to have no more, but if we use have to, for example, as a do or as a need is different. It's like a auxiliary, so it's important to know that.
You're trying to say the needed, personal needed. Personal needed.
Yes. Obligation.
That's an obligation. For example, I am hungry. I am hungry. This is example. I am hungry. No say I have hungry. No, I am.
I am hungry.
I'm hungry.
I am hungry. This is
so
no have.
Yeah, but when we use I have in United States, or I have is another kind of sentences or other kind of grammatical structure. So in this moment is only have. I have a car, I have a wife, but if I use have in other structure like past present perfect is other question, other point of view, other way. As have like a dove or like a or a needed personal or personal limit is our obligation is other structure grammatical structure.
I understand you. Andres. And you are about the I have seen progressive
Yes.
gerundio. I have been, yeah, it's the same. Uh, yeah, you can use in this encounter this is way. No, I'm a problem. And how then like idea is used in this class you can to use can use have a negative for as en gerundio as well have positive way. Yeah, that's just a sample and negative form. Negative form have not, I have not. Yeah, I want to tell you, for me, this is a problem sometimes to hearing and understand the contraction. Have not.
Have not.
I, I know.
What?
I had to practice. I have no with contraction.
Contraction is have. Teacher, my question
Uh,
is if.
have,
I
they say have not,
have not.
have. Yeah, it is really quickly on the United States. People might say they do have to try to understand the context or the topic you're speaking with him or speaking with them. But for you try to understand this one, they use have, have, have not, have not. Hacen como son de have not, have not, have not. Yeah.
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway, you know about the verbo to have. You have to use verbo to have and family. And family.
All right.
Alfonso.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, Alfonso, start with Alfonso. Alfonso, told me about about your parents. How do you constitute, or tell me about your family organized, uh, mother, brother, and sister.
Okay, teacher. Well, and naturally on our day, I have got one brother and one sister. I have got in this moment I live in Monteria, so I in this moment I am living with my wife. I have got a dog too. And in Monteria, my family is only those person. That is my wife and my dog too. I have got a dog, and my family, all my family is I have my father's. I have got my father, my mother, and I have got one sister and one brother. No more. That is my principal family or my main family.
Now, your family. Okay. What is your father name?
My father's name.
Yes.
My father's name is José Ignacio Rojas Aragonés. He lives in Bucaramanga with my sister.
Okay. Yeah. This is last name. I never heard you. Yeah.
Last
Aragonés.
name. Yes,
Last name.
his last name is Aragonés. No, excuse me, Rojas. Rojas Aragonés.
Brother
His last.
Aragonés.
Yes.
I never. Yeah. Never. I never had this is name. This is last name. What is your mother name?
My mother's name is Luz Blainer Correa, and her last name is Correa Sunsen. Correa Sunsen.
Thompson. Yeah.
Yes, he
It's,
lives in Cali.
it's amazing last name. I have never heard last name as well. How is your how old is your father?
My father is around 52 years old. My father is 52 years old.
He is John, yeah.
Yes, teacher. He is young, older.
Is your mother?
And my mother, she's 47 years old.
She is John. John. Yeah. Yeah, okay, thank you. Hello, Fabio.
Hello, teacher.
Fabio, is your turn. How you turn? It's your turn. Talking about your parents.
Parents. Yes. Um, my father is 60 years old, and my mother died 10 years ago. Mm, my brother, my father lived with my sister, and three brothers in Huila. Um, I live in Bogota with my wife. I don't have children. My grandparents live in Huila.
How
And
many brother? How many brother and sister?
how
Just
many
brother or do you have sister?
I have 5 brothers and 3 sisters.
Uh,
Uh, my old brother work in Cali.
older.
My older my
Older.
older brother live in Cali with with his wife.
Oh,
Uh,
the oldest brothers.
Oldest brother. Older.
Oldest brother.
Yeah. What is your father name?
My father name is Romulo Montilla.
Montilla. Your mother
My
name?
mother Rosa Maria Torres.
San Maria Torres.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Uh, Alfonso, we're talking about grandparent. What are you thinking of grandparent for you? What is your feeling about your grandparents,
Well,
Alfonso?
teacher, my feelings about my grandparents.
Grandparents.
Feelings. What is your feeling? Your
Well,
feeling
I
reward your parents.
can you repeat the teacher? I don't understand very good.
What is your feeling? What is your feeling about your grandparents?
Well, teacher, in this moment I have uh, only one for the way or for the part of my mother. I have only a grandmother. But for the way of my grandparent, for the way of for the side of my father, I have what is the mean for bisabuela? Mother, yes.
Grandmother-in-law, I thought. Yeah, let me see.
No, it's remember. I don't remember. Oh, my grandmother is. I don't remember that. that
That's great, great. Great
great grandmother,
grandmother,
great
grandmother.
grandmother. Yes. Yes, I have a great grandmother, so is the most important or the most significant person in our family for the side of my father because she is in her 80s, 82, 83 years old. So in this moment she is ill, she is sick, and now he's in the hospital. But I am feeling very um, boring and um, depressed or boring because well that is she is my my main person in our father's family.
Okay, his name?
Her name is Raquel. Raquel, abuela Raquel, great grandmother Raquel.
How you living with them? On the
Yes.
moment?
She lives in Willam in Willam, Neighbor. I live in that city for about 1 year. When I was in my 16 or 15 years old.
Okay. What is your experience with them? What is the experience? Good experience? Give you a lot of advice or care you very much?
But my experience were that she was very friendly, very lovely with us, with my sister, and my mother and my father. Well, she has got around eight children, 8 sons and daughters, and all the sons and daughters are a very important person in Willa neighbor because she was a very respectful and correct person. So all my uncles and my aunts are a professional and good person. So I think that is she was or she is a important and correct person in our family. She teaches us to how how to be a good person, a good father or a good person in our family. My
Okay.
great grandmother.
Okay. That's great.
Yes, teacher.
That's
Nowadays,
great.
actually, when she's hungry. No, is ugly. She's ugly. Ugly is rabiosa, brava. When she's ugly,
Angry.
angry. When you
Angry.
see when she's angry, when a son or when her brother or her sis, excuse me, when her daughter or her sons, for example, my aunt that she's in her 16 or excuse me 65 years old, she punched her because she is always correct the sounds of her sons or her sister, her daughter, excuse me.
Okay. You had a good representation about them. You represent how they putting to you good values.
Yes, good value.
Good value. Yeah, okay. Fabio, what are your feelings toward your grandfathers? What are your feelings?
Mm, my grandfather is. I have my grandfather, my grandmother. I have only my grandmother. That is my mother, mother of my mother, and I have my grandfather. That is my father of
Hungry?
my father.
Hungry.
Um, she's my grandmother live in Willa, and she have eight sons. Uh, she have a lot of children. she's a good person, and she speak with me by cell phone. And no, what is another question? What is
Yeah,
another question?
name.
Name?
How is your name? How is your
Name.
name, grandfather?
My grandmother name is Matilde. My
Okay, yeah.
grandparent name is Miguel.
Yeah, that's okay. Alfonso, we are talking about your parents. How do you plan on bringing? How you plan on bringing the process? In one process, what you thinking about your father? We're not talking to your father. How your father treat? Why your father treat you and your growing process? How you thinking about your father? Your characteristic, your your feelings. Tell me about your characteristics, Alonso. Alfonso.
Alfonso, okay, teacher. Well, my father's, well, he live in Bucaramanga, Santander. Actually, he live with my sister. He is a very responsible person. He is a correct person too. He's like the same way like my grandmother. He's always um, uh, a hard worker person. Is a responsible person with his children. With that, excuse me, he's working in a store in Bucaramanga, and um, no more teach.
Tell me about your growing process with him.
Going process. Can you repeat that?
Growing up proceso, o sea, tu proceso de crecimiento o tu upbringing, o sea, tu proceso de crecimiento con él, con tu padre. Tell me about
Going
your
process.
growing process. You go
Can you
with your parents.
can you write in the chat, please, teacher? Because I don't know that uh, um, that word. Well, I think my growing process,
Yeah,
uh,
growing.
or growing process.
Growing up.
Well, teacher, well, my life is a little a little strange because I was with him uh, from I am born, or I was born, until 10 years, until when I was 10 years old. So next, I live with my mother in Cali from my 11 years old to 18 years to until 18 years old. I live with my father and my mother in Bucaramanga for about 10 years. I well, my father always stayed with me, always was with me in my process of my school. And he is always responsible when our house and when his work. So he usually stay with us in the night, or in the evening, in the evening, because he finished to work at 8, 9 o'clock in the night, in the evening. So he was a very responsible, a very correctly person.
Mm, Yeah, also, I understand you. You have growing up with your father part of life.
Yes, part of my life. Yes.
Part of life. Yeah, Fabio.
As teacher.
Uh, Give me, tell me about your father characteristics. How is you growing up with your father? With your father,
Growing process.
the growing process.
Growing.
Okay.
Tell me first about your characteristics. Characteristics, good persons, and abilities, skills, feeling about you.
Characteristic. Path.
Characteristics.
Father's characteristics, and my father is tall. Uh, he's
Oh,
his hair is black. He,
feeling about you. Feeling about you. Feelings where father is a good person. Father, he has a good personality. Okay.
personality. Okay. He's a good father. My father is a good father. Is he liked reading the Bible, and he likes to go to the church, and he likes to speak about Bible, and he likes to visit to visit her her friends, and he's angry, and he's a good father.
This is hungry, but at the same time, he is a good father.
Yes,
This is angry. Yeah.
angry, but is a good father.
But he is good father. Okay. Going process. How is your going process with him?
Growing process for I was born in a hospital, and mm, my father said that I was born at night, and then I went to the garden, and then I go to the school, and my father and my mother got up at 6 a.m., and my mother have breakfast, and ha, my mother have a shower with me, and to go to the school. And when I I had 18 years old, I have to go to work.
Okay.
Mm,
He live with you all the time. He live with you all the time, and your growing process in adolescent. And you in adolescent, he live with you, your father.
can you repeat? Adolescent.
In your growing process, your father living with you, live with you
Ah,
all the time, with you.
I
And
live
see
with
you go out.
I live with my parent to about 20 years old, no more. Then I I went to work to Bogota. Teacher.
Anyway, you are an adult when you go out at your home. 32 years. when you go out your home?
And don't understand.
Age when you go out, you out at home. When you go home,
I go out
how
at home. Yes. Uh,
how do you are
when I
you
when I
you were 30, 32 years old when you go out at home?
when you go home, I have 20 years old, and now I am 31 years old.
Yeah, you were adults. Okay. The father is angry, but no, but is good person. Okay.
Yes.
Alfonso, Alfonso,
Yes,
Alfonso.
teacher. Yes, teacher.
Yeah, I want to talking about your mother. Just give me your characteristic about your mother. Your mother is gentle, understanding. What is his characteristic? Your mother.
Okay, teacher. Teacher, I have a question, please. First, when we talk or when we say how is he look like, is the appearance, he is he is a description of the characteristic of the physical characteristics of the person. But when
No,
we speak, no.
no, it's a feeling, character. Yeah, character.
But yeah,
Culture,
but with characteristics.
character.
When
Yeah. Oh
well,
no, character is not. Character is strong,
appearance,
gentle,
appearance.
understanding. Yeah. Appearance, no appearance physically, or no, the feeling with you. She is o sea, el carácter de tu madre. O sea,
Yes,
es una persona fuerte,
the
amable,
correct
entendible. Sí, wow.
the correct question is how is his or how is she's like or look like?
No, how is your mother character? How
Mother
is
character.
your mother character? O sea, carácter. ¿Cómo es el carácter de tu madre contigo?
Correct. Character. Uh, but
How
when
is your mother
but
character?
when we use that question, how is she or how is she look like? Is for appearance or uh,
Yeah, look
for a
like it's
description?
appearance. She is
Okay.
description. Yeah, she's tall.
Okay, teacher.
She is light skin.
Okay,
She
teacher.
has
Thank you.
long hair, the eyes, brown eyes, and little nose, big mouth, and the shoulder. Yeah, it's description about your low light.
Okay.
That's a part. And I asked you about the characteristics. She is strong, she is angry, she is gentle, she understands it. You understand me?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah,
Well,
tell me about the mother
well,
character.
my mother's character. Well, my how is my mother's character? Well, she's a very friendly, a lovely person. She's always happy. She's always friendly, happy in her life. She she's very friendly person with all the people, but sometimes she become to be a angry person because she is very correctly with
Street.
the organized process or the organized in the process in our house or in our home, and because she loves the order, or she loves the 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 excuse me, the clean lines, or the clean lines, yes. And she's always clean the house. She was always She is always clean and washing the dishes. She loved the clean life lines. And I remember that that was my first problem with her because I was very
This is organized.
disorganized, yes, disorganized person. But now she teach me several important things or several important ways to why or the main purpose or the main reason why we need to make an organized person or um, or don't be or doesn't be a messy person, disordered person.
Yeah, I understand you. Me too. I am very disorganized. My mother told me I had many problems in my home with it. Oh no, when I you let the children the children over here. I'll try and I want to last watch my dishes and then the dishes on the table. My mother called me, hey, pick up your dish. Oh my God, yeah, it was complicated. The mother she is very organized. Uh, okay, yeah, it's very strict. With the organized and home.
Yes,
Okay, yeah, this is a good characteristic. All of these are all the mother similarity characteristics, similarity attraction home. Fabio, how is your turn? Fabio, tell me about the character of the mother.
My character, mother
The
character,
mother character, yeah.
and she is very strict and she's very strict and uh, she's smiling. She she likes to work and she likes to read and no, mm, that is very strict. And she likes to speak with her friends and she like to she likes that your 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 sons and a
her
great her
son.
teacher.
So, okay, no, I listen to you.
And then my mother is very strict and she likes to her sons and get her
You're talking about you spoke about your mother like to read a lot.
to read. Yes.
How many books does she have? Do you know?
How many? Repeat. You
Books,
Who
books
books.
that she
You
have.
yes, she is very intelligent. She likes to read bo uh, books.
Books, books. How many books
How
does
many
she
books?
have? Two books.
oh
Books. For example, books about
Books.
tele. How do you say telenovelas? Teacher.
novels
Novel,
TV or
novel.
but the question is how many books she read or how many books she loves read is what numbers how many
How many is cuántos
quantos
libros ya tiene? Do you
How
know? Do you
many?
know
For
about it?
example,
How many? How many is cuánto?
uh,
¿Cuántos?
20, 20 books.
And I try to respond with the topic today is how. It says how many
Yeah,
books does she have? Entonces she
he has
have
20 books.
into books. Mm.
20 books.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We are going to see, brother. I thought Alfonso spoke about brothers. How many brothers and sisters, Alfonso? Two brothers and one sister.
No, teacher. Actually, I have one brother and one sister. I have got
Uh,
one brother and one sister.
yeah, the sister living with your father, okay? In Willa. In Willa?
My sister live in Caramanga with my father.
Bucaramanga.
My Yes, and my brother live in Cali with my mother's.
What is your your relation with your brothers, Alfonso?
What is my kid? Which teacher?
Your relations, or you contact with
My relationship with my
Relation.
brothers and sisters. With my sister, my relationship is very close, very family, family relation relationship because we always was close, or we always we always were both or together. We usually stay together when we travel to our other city, and is my sister is the same person, or is like the same feelings, or the same feelings or characters like me. We always help to the other person, help to the other brother, because when she have a problem, she always say me, or told me about the problem, and I usually, or I always try to help them, to help her. And when I have a problem, she help me too. And she's a very intelligent person. She is a smart person too, because nowadays she lives in Bucaramanga and works in Banco Occidente, Banco Occidente, and 1 year ago she finished her bachelor degree as a accounts, as accounts. um, she's a very responsible person, a very smart person. He have an special character. He have a special uh, way, or what I mean, way to be, way of being, because she is very disciplined, disciplined person, and no more teacher. She is she is too disciplined person. She always made the homework. She always made her her homework, or her activities in the correct moment. And my brother,
How about your
my
brother? Yeah.
brother, yeah, my brother is is the younger person, is the excuse me, is the youngest person, or the youngest uh, brothers, because she only have, or excuse me, excuse me, because he is 18 years old, 19 years old, and she's young, is a young person. She have a young adolescence, and nowadays he's studying cars, mechanical cars or technical mechanical cars
Mechanic.
and
Mechanic.
mechanics,
Isn't it?
mechanics, cars. And well, he's too different to my brother and to my sister and me, because he is a very relaxed person. He is always friendly. He's always
He's different from my sister. He's
yes,
from.
yes.
He's different
He's
from
different from my sister and me, and
yeah,
me, yes, and me, and mine, and me.
me. Huh? Okay.
Okay.
He is very relaxed. Know how to do any
Yes,
obligation. He's taking me relaxed
yes.
over here.
He lost age. Excuse me. He lost 4 years in the school in his school. I remember when I lost only a subject. My mother penalized us. She always uh, made, or she usually penalize us to my sister and I and me by we lost only we lost lots subject, but my brother lost for about 8 years, excuse me, 4 years in the school, and my mother doesn't didn't penalize him because he is the last one or the last sons in her life, or close to her.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It's just you protect. It's your children there, and you protect him, and you had to penalize because they lost 2 years. They lost two
No,
years
he lost
or
four
1 year.
years, 4 years, 4 years in
4 years.
the school. Yes, he
Four.
lost eight,
Damn.
eight, eighth. He lost ninth and tenth grade stands, and he lost a lot of subjects. And the subjects he usually lost for about 13 subjects in his school. They were only for about 15 subjects, but he lost 13 subjects. It's incredible to think that.
Okay. You grew up together with your brother.
Yes, teacher,
You grew up.
I
Crecieron juntos. You grew up
yes.
together.
See, I grew up with my brother for about when I was in my 12 years old. When I was 12 years old until 18 years old. Hello, hello, hello.
Okay. Okay. Fabio, are you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, Fabio, you said you have a sister and three brothers.
Three,
Fabio.
I have 3 sisters and 5 brothers.
Five.
Yes,
In total is
8.
nine,
8
eight.
siblings.
My brother is eight siblings. Yeah,
Siblings. Yes,
a lot of siblings. Yeah,
siblings.
the big family.
It's a big
And
family. Yes.
tell me about your sisters. Sisters.
Sister. Okay. My older sister is a housewife, and he lives in Huila with my father, and his housewife, uh, She lived with my father, and he helped to my father. And my another sisters live in Bogota. He he works. She works like like a chef in a restaurant, and she have two children, and she's 28 years old. My
Just
another
repeating the age. Can you repeat age and your sister age?
my sister
Your sister age. What is your sister age?
sister age.
Age, age, edad, age. What is your sister age?
Can you write in the screen, teacher?
Yeah, yeah, age, edad, la edad.
Age.
La edad.
Okay, my sister is 28 years old.
Yeah, she, she is young.
And my another sister live in Bogota. He work in a restaurant. And she's 26 years old. Uh, and she have a husband, and you she she have one children, and she has she go she go to have a children, no more.
Yeah. And how about your brothers?
My brother, my oldest brother live in Cali. She work in the army, and he live with her wife, and she have a children. um, my my another brother live in Bogota, and with her wife. And my another brothers live in Huila with my father.
Okay. You grade out with your brother together, living together, or
Together?
growing up together. O sea, se crecieron juntos, growing together in the same
Yes,
home, with the same family together.
yes. We we go we growing together with my father and my mother. Is the
Mm,
I we are the only sons with my father and my mother.
and you
Yes,
are the only son. You
we
are
are
the
the only
son.
son
Yeah.
with my mother and father.
More than father. Okay, that's great. It's apart your father. I understand you had the many brothers. I understand you. Alfonso,
Yes, teacher.
how Alfonso, how many nephew and niece do you have?
No, teacher. I haven't got a nice nephew.
I have not.
I have not
Not why?
because when I have got only one sister and only one brother, and I am the oldest. I am the oldest parent or the oldest brother for them, and because nowadays I don't have a nephew and niece.
You don't have children. You don't have.
I don't have I
When
don't
do you
have
get
any.
the song you do to prepare this is part like
What, teacher?
so when you start to looking for children or when do you get this song when you get the children's when do you start to spark.
One teacher, I think that when I finish my this career, when I finish my
Okay.
career, because have to have children or have to having children is a very responsible process and have a lot of time and take a lot of time. So I need to finish my career first, and that's I going to looking for that homework.
You don't want to problem yet. Is it,
And
what are you
no
thinking about?
problem.
Is a problem or no? It's
No, I think that is it's not a problem because I have a lot of experience with my brother and my and in my career I have a lot of experience in that. But I think that I need children needs a lot of time or takes a lot of time. He needs always their father or their mother close to him, close to them. So that is my dream to stay always close to them and make advice on advice about the life and to protect them and to help them. Excuse me.
yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. But I mean, I'm also thinking about, I guess it's the main responsibility. I had to spend a lot of time. I had to spend a lot of time with my children. I had to help you there. My baby, no, don't let me to sleep at night. A lot of problem with many people that scare you and telling you about this situation and really you scared you out. Yeah, okay, yeah. Do you want to get do you want to get some? Yeah, you want to get cheap? No, no. See, yeah, yeah. One day I thought, do you have to help your brothers economy? You have to send the money there.
Excuse me, teacher. Can you repeat the question?
Do you have to help your brother? How your brother? How do you have to help your brother at this moment?
Yes. For Fabio or for me?
No, for you. You're talking about the
Uh,
help you brother,
yes, teacher.
sister.
I usually have to help my sister in well only in I help for advice or for some problems in her life for example my sister in her life have a lot of question a lot of problem with my father too with my father because he always they always are fighting for a stupid what is stupid things or stupid uh, problem um, and my brother, he is usually relaxed. He is usually a friendly person. So he always is happy. I think that I think that he doesn't have problems because he is always with his father. That is my father-in-law.
Oh, very low. I understand. Yeah, I understand. Fine, low. Anyway, you had to send them a lot of money. I thought.
Well, when my sister needs money, I send money, but but I remember that I say you that my sister is working. My sister is working in banco now. Now is
Bunch.
she in a bank? Yes, in a bank. So he don't have doesn't have problem with the money and my brother is responsibility of my father-in-law.
Yeah, but it's understanding that's the part. Your brother and brother-in-law, your father-in-law is understanding. That's understanding. Pablo,
Yeah.
how many nephew and niece do you have?
I
A lot.
know.
I think a lot. You had the niece and nephew. I thought.
I have mm, nephew. I have 4, 5 nephew and 5 nephew wha- and 3 niece. Uh, my my niece live in Soacha with her father, and she's very intelligent, and she's 8 years old, and she's beautiful and glad. And my nephew uh, live in villa with her grandfathers. Like he go he goes to study, and he likes to play with her friends, and he likes to play in the park. He likes to watch television and no more.
Okay, you have great a lot of them. I thought
Uh, can you repeat this?
you have a great love. O sea, tienes un gran amor por ellos.
Yes,
Imagino.
yes.
Ah,
I have a great love with them.
okay. Alfonso, we are talking about wife or girlfriend. Are you married?
Yes, teacher, I hear you.
Are you married? Or we're talking about wife. Are you married?
Eh, Yes, teacher, I am married. But married,
Yeah.
no, I am in the individual. What is the
Free union.
correct individual
Free. Free.
union, the
Free onion.
free union, in a
Uh,
free union, teacher.
free
Mhm.
is libre.
Yes, yes, I
But
live
are
in
you
a
living?
free.
But are you living together with her?
Yes, I am living with with her.
Okay. Tell me about this the description. She help you, you know, stress you, she understand with you. Tell me about your characteristics.
Well, teacher, well, she and the first one in the beginning of the relationship, she was a difficult person. She was a very angry person. But nowadays, she is very responsible and very patient person, tolerant person. She always help me to with my homework or my works or my activities. Um, Nowadays, I feel in love with her because she is a very very friendly and very lofty person.
And Jesus, the beginning, she's so you told about she is very angry. However, you stay with her with the lot of problems.
How what, teacher?
Yeah, if you spoke about her, and she is and it's not, in the beginning of the relationship, she was angry.
Yes, at the
Eh,
beginning.
and not the least, you stay with her. Yeah.
Yes, teacher, I stay with her yet and
You
continue with
also,
the relationship. And now he changed. He become a good person. He become a very smart person now.
you're waiting this big change, no? And you're waiting the change.
Yes, I wait and I teach her some tips or some tips why an answer or and help her to be a friendly person because I think that the funny person or a friendly person has most opportunity to improve in her life or in their life.
Oh, okay, that's great. You have good resistance. Okay, you
Yes,
have the
teacher.
good resistance with her. Okay, it's great. It's great. This teaching you personality, teaching you your character. It's- to become the understanding person, and gentle person. That's great. Maybe you have to support maybe uh, many comfortable things. Many companies we hear, many problems, many situations you have to support or resist. Okay, no, but that's great. There's a good relationship, yeah, good wife. Um, yeah, you're not thinking to get married? No, no, get married one day.
Yes, teacher. That is the dream or that is the purpose. I think that the other years or the next year we are going to have
That's great. Um, congratulations. This is good. To get married, this is important in our life. Fabio, tell me about your wife or girlfriend. What is this question? He supports you. Is a good person, gentle person, understanding, a strong person. Tell me about her, Fabio.
Yes, I have wife and I were we were uh, have wedding one year ago. And my wife is a good person and she loves me and she's a good wife and a good friend. Uh, she's she's she likes working and she likes traveling and she's a good a good uh, a good son.
Do you have children?
No, teacher, I don't have children. Maybe in the way of my career, I I I would like to have a children.
And when you finish your career,
Yes, when I finish my career or in the way, no problem.
you are waiting now. Are you married with her?
Uh, can you repeat this?
Are you married? Are you married with her?
Yes, I am married with her to 2 year ago.
No, two
Yeah,
years ago.
we were we were getting married
You're getting married. Get married. Okay.
1 year ago.
Yeah, all how the children and song. And we don't know how the song and daughter. No, son and daughter. You.
Daughter. Yes, teacher.
Okay, Alfonso and Fabio.
Yes.
You don't want to have children, Fabio and Alonso. At the moment,
The
Alonso
moment.
to get, I want to get children. Okay. This is idea to practice, to put practice that we're going to have and we're both in different way.
Yes, and my wife is a good daughter. Yes.
Yeah, Fabio, Alfonso, Alfonso,
Yes, teacher.
and you prepare to get children. What do you want? Son or daughter? What do you get? Son or daughter?
Teacher, excuse me. What is the question? I don't understand. Good, very good.
When you want to get a son, what
Uh,
prefer? What you said you would prefer, a son or daughter?
I always love a song, but well, it depends of my God. My God send me. It depends of the purpose of my God.
God is son.
But by see, yeah, I love a song, and the two the both is good. But I love first a song.
Um, After daughter or another sons. First son. And after another kids, another children, children is daughter, or do you want to other sons? Alfonso.
Younger or older?
No, no, Alfonso. O sea, if you in the main, the first you want to get a son. If you had the other child, you want other son or the other.
Teacher, for me, I prefer first a song, and next a daughter because I think that the song can help me to protect the my her his sister or my daughter.
Uh, the peers, right?
The pairs, the pair, the pairs.
The peers,
Yes,
the par, como el par. Son and daughter.
son and daughter. Yes.
Uh, how many how many children do you have? How many children do you want to get?
Teacher, I would like to have the pairs, the son and daughter.
Do you want to five or six?
No,
Six
teacher.
sons?
No,
Children?
no. There are a lot of problem in this moment for to have a six or five children. There are a lot of problem. Economics, the economic situation is not good in our country. So there are a lot of problems. So we need to stay with them all the time and to have a good economic sources for that.
Yeah, many people nowadays. Many people think about it, thinking, no, I have a problem. I want to get one or two sons, or one son, or one two children. I don't have no more because economy problems is big. The bill is very expensive, and all the things, clothes and care, this and care. And nowadays the modern father working, no have nobody to care them. Really had to pay to care them. This is really is complicated. No? What are you thinking about it?
Me, teacher. Well, I think that the yes, teacher. There are a lot of problem with our economic resources or the politician and the academic process here in Colombia is too bad. Is a bad moment for us. So I think that I have children, or I have for about 5 children. You have a lot of pride problem, or you have ways to thinking about the problems. For example, in the school, there are a lot of drugs, a lot of robberies, or a lot of thief, and then we need to stay with them, with our children, because you don't you doesn't excuse me, you don't stay with your children, they can take, or they can take drugs, or trade, or stay in a band, in a illegal band. So we need to stay with them all the time. So I think that there are a lot of problems with that. There are a lot of sexual abuse, sex abuser, a lot
So,
of criminal, a lot of criminals. So we need to protect all the time, all the moments our children. So I think that is the better option, or is the best option, to take one children, or 2 children, and take care, or to protect them all the time, because there are the problem here in Colombia is too big, or too strange. So our laws, our academic process, our society have a lot of problem with the children. There are a lot of violence and a lot of crimes with against the children. So I think that is better have one children, no more.
okay. I saw you had be aware with your children. Influence your work when you see in your work many things, many situations with the with children. You have to affect you this because you're talking about sexual abuse. You're talking about the take you draws. You're talking about you see many different things in the job. Don't let you endure or change your thinking about the real or another world because you're thinking of your family. You, yeah, I saw you when you get this your son, you are very protected with them. I saw the word is it will affect you about this. This is part. Yeah, so this.
Yes, teacher, is correct. I agree with you. I have the same opinion with you.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that in you. Fabio, how many children do you want to have?
I want to have uh, uh, one son and daughter. One son and one daughter.
The same opinion about Alfonso.
Yes, one son and one daughter, and no more. And, I think that I have to I have to give them education and the clothes and the school, university, and no more.
Mm,
And
What are you thinking about opinion, Alfonso? You believe in this is time it is complicated to have many children?
Yes, teacher. Actually, it's complicated. It's very complicated in all the fields, because well, I remember that I said you that the economics, academic, law process is too difficult now to. So if I have more 5 or 6 children, we have a lot of problem with that, because well, remember that all the people, all the children have a problem.
Pablo, what do you think about what is your personal opinion and how the many children nowadays?
In my opinion, is it difficult, but it's no problem because when
No
you
problem, or
have
there are, no problem, or there are many, or there are or there are problems.
no problem for me and my wife, because are both of us, and my wife and me are working, and no problem, no problem for us. And
Problem for you to get a lot of like garage children. No problem. No problem for you. There are no problem if you get 4, 6 children.
four.
No problem. No problem for you. No, no, there are no problem for you if you get 3, 4, 6 sons. No, no problem nowadays.
No problem, but is the one children in the uh, in this moment one children, and then a daughter, a son, or daughter, no problem.
So, what are you thinking about? What is your personal opinion in this moment? In this moment, the people had the 4, 6 children. What is the problem? And there are no problem, or that's the big problem. And
Yeah,
nowadays en el momento actual, actualmente, the
actually,
actually, or nowadays, tiempos de ahora, tiempos de ahora. What are you thinking about the guest song? Is right or the forces song? Is right or no is right? What is the problem?
in this moment is right now is not is not because the situation about people is not good, and
It
is
is
a
not
problem.
appropriate. It
It's
is
a
not
problem
appropriate.
with
It is not appropriate. Get a lot of song.
can you repeat, teacher?
So for you, it is not appropriate. Get a lot of song right now.
Appropriate.
No es
Yes,
apropiado. No es apropiado. It is not appropriate. O sea, no es apropiado
it's
tener muchos.
inappropriate because it's very when you have a children is very expensive to growing children. Very expensive right now.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, but if you have a lot of money is not a problem. But if you
Uh,
are no, but if you have not money, is a problem. Maybe
Alfonso,
one children no more. If you have
yeah.
if you don't have money, one children no more. It's no problem.
No problem. Alfonso,
Yes, teacher.
what are you thinking about? What is your opinion? If you got a lot of money, or you made an issue, owned more money, there's no problem. See if he says, and what are you thinking about Fabio? Fabio said about you got
Well, teacher, Well, in this moment, I disagree with my classmate because the money is not all, or is not the all the is or not or is isn't the whole topic, or is isn't the whole responsibility. Because remember, there are a lot of fathers, or there are a lot of parents that have a lot of money, but they done doesn't, or excuse me, they done stay with their sons or their children. So remember, we need to have a lot of time. We need to stay with them. We need to stay all the time in their schools. We need to give advice, or give good ways for them, to help them in their homework, in their school, in their social life. Teacher, that is my opinion.
Yeah, okay, you are right. You're right. Many people believe that giving money is everything for children. You got money, give you money. I know I send you money, my children. I don't have problem. They are, it's like, oh no, they are that good the part, and the children is the part of feelings. You spend time with them. You care. You play with them. You try to spend some a lot of time and talk with them. There are many things. There are many things. You get a lot of songs. You have not that many problems. You keep in work. You stay in work every day. Attend many meetings. Attend many people. You have to time to spend with them. Yeah, for that is the other problem in the society right now. For me, I agree with you, Alonso. Fabio, what are you thinking about our statement on our opinion? What are you talking about, Fabio? Is it right, or I agree with us, or is disagree, Fabio?
Uh,
Or you keep your opinion?
about the children.
Yeah, about children, about the money. If you got a lot of money, you get a lot of sons. For five, Alonso and me, I decided with you. They had the money, no, it's necessary. You had the you had another skill, and with the children, you had to spend a lot of time with your children. You had to you care and talk with them, and try to the child space with the children. For Alonso and me, this is our opinion. What are you thinking? This is opinion. Disagree or agree with us?
Is right because but I another people that have money have a lot of children. Uh, for example, like Brad Pitt, he's a stepfather and he has a lot of children because uh, he has a lot of money.
No,
And
anyway, I saw a wealthy family, a wealthy person. They get the one, two sons as well. They don't have many children. So the wealthy family. Wealthy is rico, no? Wealthy, rico. Wealthy person is not rica. Wealthy family don't got many children. Have two or one children as
yes,
well.
yes, two, one, and and the all tiny the people have a lot of family. Mm,
Yeah.
they have a lot of children, son, a lot of children.
No, anyway, I see and the destitute people or destitute family get a lot of children, get a lot of children. I
A
saw.
lot of children.
Yeah, Alfonso, what are you thinking about? The destitute person or destitute people had a lot of sons, and wealthy people had little sons. What are you thinking about, Alfonso?
This destitute. What is the mean for destitute?
This poor.
Poor. Destitute, poor person. Well, teacher, I think in my main opinion, or my first opinion, is that that person or those person are a very irresponsible or irresponsible person. Because well, they always or they usually have a lot of children, but they um, mm, they usually stay out or get out of the house or get out of the family and live or live no is get dejar solos get alone get alone or get alone get along get along hurt their children and you can see for example in many cases there are 6 or 8 children in their house only or alone and they don't have or they don't have or they were not with a responsible person. They don't have a food, and for example, in La Guajira, there are a lot of children that don't have food to eat, and there are a lot of persons that have many children for about 5 years, 5 or 4 children, and don't have enough money or enough food for them. And I think that is a irresponsible person that I don't know why they do that. That is my opinion.
In the wealthy people, you see, and the wealthy people, or wealthy or rich people, the wealthy people, how they get their two or one sons. What are you thinking about their thinking? What are you thinking about why the wealthy people have 2 or 3 children no more? What are you thinking about it?
I think that it depends of the responsibility. For example, if a rich people or a rich person have only one children, is because they want to stay with him or with them, and he stay close to them. But for example, if a institute person or a poor person have 3 or 4 children, it's only because he or they want to do that, but they are very irrespectful or in a bad person or is a bad father or a bad mother, teacher.
Okay, Fabio, what is his opinion about the difference between destitute person and wealthy persons when they get we have children?
Yes, it's right because when you are poor and you have a lot of children, it's a bad father because you don't have food for them, and you cannot give them the education, and then and it's very difficult to the clothes, to the toys. Mm, uh, then the children don't have a good future, and I think that the way is very difficult for them.
Okay, yeah, those your opinion. Yeah, when the wealthy people have children, yeah, thinking and enjoy your life, and the gender space very much. They have children around 41, 42 years old. Yeah, the sons. I saw them many occasions, and many cases. They are older. They are older when they get some. This they try to enjoy your life. Okay, this is in the time's up. This is in the talking with the family. Thank you for the sharing information and about your family and know about your the family structure. That's great. I hope you on the next Tuesday to participate in another topic. We're about to talking about another topic. Maybe another topic is about your picture, the personal picture. What is your childhood? What is your childhood? Your adventure in childhood. You when you share with your partners or your friends. Uh, what were you best friends? The space experience in your childhood. This is the next topic. I hope you had many information that try to the thinking and the moment, the wonderful moment, and then the charting the space with us. Okay,
Okay, teacher.
Alonso.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for your attention.
On the
Yeah,
next class, yes, teacher.
That's class. Yeah, we're talking about the picture,
Tuesday.
the childhood
On
experience.
Tuesday.
On
Tuesday. On Tuesday.
Tuesday at 4 o'clock.
At 4 o'clock, yeah, this idea. But to advise you is I want to inform you about another thing or situation by Skype. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Take care. Go have the rest of the afternoon. See you soon.
Thank you,
Thank
teacher.
you, teacher. Good afternoon. Good night.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, teacher, too. Thank you.
No fallo. When you say good night, cuando se ya vaya a dormir. Cuando es saludar good en la noche, good evening.
Okay, good evening, teacher.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah. Good afternoon. Thank
Hello.
you. Take care.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hello.
See you